Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Andrew here, Car Mechanic Simulator 2021 in the Muscle Car series. This will be episode number 47. Alright, today, we're sitting in the junkyard Chevelle. We just got to the shop. Customer last night dropped off his Mustang, we shall say. Let's go take a look at it. It's this one right here. Dropped it off, wants us to restore it back to the way it was. Last night before I went home, I went and freshened up the hood, the door, since they were good on it. Just to see what kind of color we're working with here. Yeah, it's an alright color. And then I went and purchased some parts, got them all painted up, and yeah, now it's just a matter of ripping this one down, cleaning up the body, and putting it all back together more or less. So let's get started, shall we? I'm going to lift her up on the lift. And then we're going to start back here by ripping this tire off. See what kind of good stuff we're working with here. I've seen worse, I think. Maybe, maybe not. Take out, first we have to take out the wheel cylinder. Then we take out the backing plate. Now we take off this U-bolt. The other U-bolt. It seems to be alright, you know. Not really any real rusty bolts on it yet. Except for the shock, I can see it from here. Let's get rid of that junky fuel tank. Got nice new stuff to put in. Can't wait. It's gonna look good. Good. Alright, now we take out the back, or the leaf spring plate, the backing plate. Yeah, backing plate's already off, meatball. Come on over here to this side. We're gonna take out the little shock, or little. Wow, I can't spoke at all today. Little bushing. We got another little bushing right here. We gotta take out. Come on, get on there. Alright, now we're gonna take out this big shock. Now we're gonna take out the U-bolt. The other U-bolt. Now we're gonna take out the leaf spring plate. Take off the leaf spring. Spin ourselves around. Take off the tire. After we get rid of the rusty lug nut, lug bolt, whatever you want to call it. Take off the drum, the shoe, the axle. I'm going to take off that one. Now we're going to take out the backing plate. Knuckle B for the rear, since this is a drum brake car. We'll work our way all the way around to the front. Got a couple more bolts, I guess, for the transmission. We can rip that off, or one more is all good. Now we're going to take off this tie. Now we're going to take out the best cap. The wheel bearing is what we shall take off next. Now we're going to take off the caliper, brake pad, rotor, wheel hub, backing plate, or dust shield, whatever you want to call it. Take off the upper control arm. The shock. The sway bar B. The lower control arm. With the rusty bolt right there. Alright, now we're going to take off the inner tire, or we got to do the outer, we got to take off the outer tie rod first. Now to take off the inner tie rod. Take out the steering knuckle C. I'm going to check the cross member here for bushings. Do we have any? And don't look like it, but we still got But we still got the upper control arm, lower control arm, the shock, and the sway bar, I believe, to take off on this side. Can't really see the sway bar from here. Alright, now we're going to take off the upper control arm. Perfect. Now the shock. Now the sway bar and link B. Now the sway bar. Bye-bye, rusty junk. Get ready for the new and improved stuff. Alright, now we're going to take the inner tie rod, steering rack, lower control arm. I see the ball joint nut came off pretty well. However, yeah. I'll take off the dust cap, wheel bearing, brake caliper, the pad, rotor, wheel hub, backing plate, steering knuckle, cross member. Bye-bye, rusty junk. Now we're going to lower the car back down. Dang welder's in the way. Come under here, check stuff over. Let's get rid of this fuse box. All these junky fuses. We're going to replace them with all brand new stuff. Perfection. Let's pull this motor out. There we go. Good to go. Close the hood down. And let's hit it with our welder. 1,300 bucks. Alright. While we're doing that, we're going to come over here and we're going to build the motor. I've already got the block and the crank together as usual. Let's put the oil filter on. Just like that. Now we can put the piston rings in. Full mo. 2 more. 1 more, last one. Put the rod caps on. We got 8 of these little boogers. Come on now. Now he wants it restored to almost original, but he still wants performance upgrades to it, so his wishes are command. I missed one right there. Well, I caught that. I'll be scrambling around looking for it later. Alright, got this cap, one more, and we put the old pan on. Yeah, it's not the greatest color, but it'll work. Put the power steering pump on. The alternator. Now we're going to put the flywheel, clutch plate, pressure plate. Now we're going to put the release bearing on. There we go. Now we're going to flip this motor around and assemble the top of it. Well, first we're going to put the camshaft in, then the distributor, now the rotor, all performance, distributor cap, clip B. Aha, we got 2 of them. Didn't forget them this time. There we go. I'll put the coil on, fuel filter, cam gear OHV, timing chain, V8 OHV, timing cover. Now we got to do the cylinder head. Just like that. Now it's the pesky push rods. Perfect. Come on now. There we go. We putting them in, man. Alright, now it's the rockers. If we can get on them. There we go. Three more for this side, and we've got another 8 more to do on the other side, plus 8 more push rods. Like I said, one of my favorite motors to do in this game is the V8 dual overhead cam supercharged motor, or even the AXK motor. They are the easiest. Plugs in. Dang, what happened there? A little disturbance on the block, or on the cylinder head there. A little bit of an imperfection. Put the manifold on. Valve cover. Rocker arm cover. Head cover. Whatever you shall call it. Water pump. We're going to put the crank pulley on. Belt B, right here. That's right. Put on the supercharged water pump pulley. Work our way around here. Put this cylinder head on. Intake manifold for the supercharger. Now the supercharger itself, or the air pump, whatever you want to call it. Now we're going to put on the supercharger belt. Belt A. Now the fan. But while he said he wanted it original, well, like mostly stock, or like factory looking, we'll show you. He also wants it a showpiece. So that's why I built it the way I did. So he can always bring it to car shows, whatever he wants to do with it. Take it on the road, do whatever. As long as it doesn't end up back here for repairs, I'm good to go. You know what I mean? There we go, just like that. Put the rockers on now. We got 7 more. 6 after this. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Last one. Alright, now we're going to put the head cover on. Rocker arms, valve cover. And then we put the spark plugs in. And then after that, we put the plug wires on, the manifold, and then we go finish putting the rest of the car together. And we're going to putting the carburetors and those filters on and stuff when it goes back into the car. Perfect. Now let's go over to the car. A little bit different color. Something ain't right here. Alrighty. Well, we gotta paint the car anyway, so. Alright, onward and downward. Put the fuel tank in with the fuel pump. Put on the leaf spring axle. We'll put the rear muffler V8 OHV on. Got 2 of them. And then we put the middle mufflers on too. Now I'm not putting those front pipes on until after the motor's in. Alright, now we're going to put the rear axle knuckle housing B. I figure if I say it, when it's already lit up, then I can't get it wrong. Leaf spring plate, and now the U-bolt Yellow is not one of my colors, I tell you. But people seem to like it, so I shall do it yellow for him. That's what he wants, that's what he gets. It's his car, not mine. You know what I mean? Alright, now put the little bushings in. And he said he wanted similar to the old Mach 1 style wheels from this era of late 60s style. I got the ones. Ooh, what is that? Eee. That's no good. Alright, well, I guess we gotta go, alright, since we probably don't have the rest of this stuff, let's go over here, let's get those and those. Alright, now we gotta wait. Now we gotta go grab them from the spot. Don't know where they are. They should be over there. Let's take a little gander around here, see if we see anything. Nope, not there. Not in there either. What's this one? Nope. Huh, must be around the back then. Ah, yeah, there they are. Let's grab these. Make sure we got them. Yes, we do. Right there. Perfecto. We come in here. Let's go finish this rear end. Hopefully we didn't forget any other parts. Alright, let's put the wheels on. Right there. Ooh, look at that. I'm going to spin it around. Put this axle in. Put this wheel cylinder on. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put on the brake shoe. Now the drum, when we can get on it. Now the wheel and tire. Stand back here, let's admire it. Oh yeah, it's pretty close. Said he wanted them chrome. I preferred them to be black, but once again, not my car. I'm just a mechanic to restore it. Put in a bigger bushing. And the last big bushing. Beautiful. Put in the steering rack, sway bar B. The inner tie rod, right there. Awesome. We come over here, put in the steering knuckle A. Oh, not that one. Too soon for the bottom. It's kind of weird on how light the car is versus the rest of this stuff. Put in the outer tie rod. The shook. I may as well put sway bar B in, or end link B in. Now we're going to put in the shook. The front hub. The wheel bearing. The dust cap. The rotor. Not my money. Makes sense though why he'd want those brakes on it. I'm going off literally all the specs that he wants me to build for him. I don't know why, but alright, perfecto. Alright, I'm going to put in the inner tie rod. The outer tie rod. I'm going to put in the lower control arm now. Now we're going to put in the shock. sway bar and link B, steering dust plate for the backing plate for the brakes. Keep the dust. Can't even spoke. I'm all tongue twisted. Keep the brake dust down off the wheel, is what they say. I mean, I guess maybe to a certain extent it helps, but it doesn't keep it all off. I'll put on the caliper. Now the ream, man, the ream. All right. Actually, it don't look too bad. The wheels actually look pretty good on that car. Alright, now we're going to bring this over to car lift A, just to get it out of my hair. But before we bring that motor in here, let's start back here. We're going to put the brake servo in, windshield washer jug, radiator C. Hey, we got one of these too. One of these two we got. Just enough to finish it. Nice. Beautiful. We got 1C, 1A, 1A, 1B, 1C or 1B? 1B, okay. Got the cap to put on it, then the power steering jug, and I'm guessing time for the battery. Awesome. That should be good. Now we'll go get the motor. Hey man, why's that headlight in there? Isn't it supposed to be in there? We got a different set to go in there. Alright, first off, we're going to rotate this motor around. Now we're going to pull the motor off. Lug it on, oh, that's a wall. Lug it on our backs, bring it all the way over here. Put it in the car. That looks pretty good actually. Yeah, looks alright. But before we go any further, we're going to put oil and all the fluids in. You know what I mean? And while we do that, I'll have a drink of my coffee. Whoop. Made a little mess. Clean that up with the rag. Come up here, put some blue goo in it. And then after this, the power steering fluid. Perfect. Now to the power steering fluid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. My count was off. 21, 22, 23. Perfect. Now we're going to put some coolant in it. Oh, made a mess there too. We'll clean that up so it doesn't eat the paint. Now we're going to put some brake fluid in it. Some brake fluid. That should, maybe I'll put a little bit more in. Just a bit more. There we go. Now it's out the line. Alright, now what we're going to do, we'll put the carburetors on. I'm pretty sure I got all these. How did I forget those? Oh no. Oh no. That's alright. We'll get those when the car goes for the paint shop. Now we gotta connect the transmission. If we even have one of them. Don't have one of them either. Uh-oh. I know I got these. Alright. Yeah, I guess we'll order up some parts here from the speed shop. Alright, V8 OHV. What are you, V8 OHV? Right there is V8 OHV. Alright, now we also need those filters too, huh? Alright, they're all the way down here at the back corner on the page. Just gotta swing around to find it. There they are. Oh, too far. Oh, too far again. How about that, huh? Alright, and I know we got the scoop for it. So, I wonder if they came out front or they came out back. Let's go check and see. Oh! Nope, that's not it. Oh, there they are right there. They're in this crate. Thank you. Now that we got them. Yep, they're right there. Perfecto. Let's put ourselves a transmission in, shall we? Put the starter in. I already know I have one of them. I had a surplus of them at one point. Do you hear a shaft? Alright. Now we're going to run this over to the test path. Why are we bringing it here? Well, anybody else see that hood? See that fender on the car? Water's running about 180. Volts are about 12.9 to 13. Oil pressure's up about 40 pounds. Alright. I guess it's good enough. I have no idea. Let's take this junky fender off. We don't need that. Alright, now I'm going to pop the hood. And put the filters on. 1, 2, Put the scoop on. Oh, nice and chrome. It's gonna look good popping through that hood. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, let's give them may as well put our headlights in. I know I have those. There we go. Yeah. Okay. We're done with that. Now let's go get them, align the wheels and align the headlights. Perfection! Before we do the headlights, we're going to order some parts for it. Let's see. Where are you? Over here. You need the bumper, the door, the window, the fender, right door. We didn't need the right door. Son of a gun. Fender, rear window, rear bumper, rear left tail light, left mirror, left headlight. We don't need the hood. That, and that. And... oh, wrong car. Wrong car, man. Should be good. Alright. Now we're going to bring this over to the paint shop and hopefully our stuff is here. I'm hoping. Alright. But before we do that, we're going to do the interior first. Ooh-wee, look at that. That looks good. It actually suits it in there. The seats might be a little too high, but good enough. That's what he wanted. That's what we're putting in. Alright, let's see. Oh, there they are right here. Grab all these. There's a couple down over here. Let's see, do we got everything? We got the windshield. We got all the body panels. Perfecto. Back to the paint shop. Start putting them on the car, and we can get the car done. Now, I'm not putting a plate on it because that's his responsibility, not mine. Says he wants the factory original style taillights back in, not the fancy ones that came with it. Alright, we're getting somewheres now. Now we're going to put the mirror on, the fender. the windscreen shield, whatever you want to call it, the front bumper, the right passenger fender, the right mirror or window. Now we put the right mirror on. See, it's the right one. Now we put the rear bumper on, just like that. Dang, that's looking good. Alright, now we're going to throw some color on it. There's the yellow. Right there. That's what he said he wanted. Why? Beyond me. I just paint the cars, that's all I do. And work on them. Customer says what the customer wants. That's what the customer gets. Said he wants yellow. There's yellow. It really is. That actually don't look too bad. Would have been better blue in my opinion, but that's my opinion. Bring this back over car lift B. Now we're going to bring this up to car lift C, swap it with the Chevelle. Now we can take a look at it in the sun. Yeah, I guess it looks alright. Yellow with the black strip. But alright everyone, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and we shall catch you all on the next one. Bye everyone.